morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing, honey? I hope everybody is having a great weekend. We are about to talk about love and marriage. We're definitely about to get into it. Thank you guys so much for joining. And please be sure to go ahead and like the video for your girl. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, bitch. What's up? We got to talk about some things, okay? Y'all know Love and Marriage. DC came on last night. Love and Marriage Huntsville, girl, that trailer that they done dropped for Love and Marriage Huntsville, girl, it's messed hell. And some told me that it was gonna be Martell versus Marsau. Now I knew it. I just knew it, girl. I just knew it. I felt like it was them, and I was right. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead and kick things off with Love and Marriage DC. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. Okay. So Erana and Winter, y'all know they ended up having this sit down, right? Because Erana feels a way about the nickname that Winter has given to her husband, Mr. Red Light Special. So she doesn't like that. She don't appreciate it. So she wants to address her. So Winter tells Erana if she would have never brought it up, as far as brought up Kevin, then she would have never had anything to say. Okay. Now Erana asked her, like, girl, are you messed up in the head? Like, what's going on in your head? Like, are you affected from your previous relationship? Like what's going on here? And Winter says no, but she asked her the same, like, girl, are you affected by the current relationship you got with your husband? So Erana tries to tell her that the situation isn't the same. Okay. She says that Erana says her husband didn't have a baby by someone else. So she definitely took a shot at Miss Winter when she said that. But Erana, I just feel like, girl, I feel like your husband probably did cheat. If you have any inkling that that's what your husband did and you're not necessarily willing to accept that, then I just feel like, girl, your husband probably did. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like her husband did. Give me 1 second, y'all. I feel like her husband did cheat. I feel like she had an inkling that he was. She just could not find the proof. And also, some part of me feel like I don't know. I feel like she just blindly accepted whatever it was that he told her because, again, she likes to make things seem like it's so perfect when it comes to their relationship. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts on that. I feel like, girl, it's probably damn near the same. Just because he ain't had no baby with nobody don't mean that he wasn't out here thoughting and motherfucking bopping. Like, let's not and say that we did, okay? What else happened? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Um, I said I don't know why Erana even brought up. Oh yeah, I didn't know why Erana brought up Winter's ex. That's what I wasn't. I'm like, why would you bring up her ex when they haven't been together in God knows how long? Like, why would you even feel the need to bring him up? Like why? Like she ain't been with him and you tried to take a jab. I didn't think Winter should have really took that as personal because it's like, I ain't been with that man in so long. He did what he did. That's what he got to live with. I removed myself from the situation. So you bringing him up, that's not affecting me. Okay, I've been moved on, and maybe she felt the way about it because they probably got kids together. Maybe that's why she thought, why would you bring that up? When my kids got kids with this man. So I don't know, but yeah. So that was pretty much that the situation with them two. Let me see. Erana failed with that question. Both of them are and have suffered from issues in their marriages. 1000% to L's. I definitely agree. He cheated. That's why she's so bitter. Perfect example of Tasha and Marsau. She the exact way. And there's that. Guys, now whether you want to believe it or not, I feel like some things did happen. He was doing something that made her question and think like, dang, could he possibly be? But she didn't necessarily catch him. But then the thought for me is, did you even want to catch him? Because it makes me feel like she likes to have everything so perfect. So she didn't want to interrupt the lifestyle that they already got. You know what I'm saying, girl? So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What else ended up happening? The couples ended up linking up. So we meet Tasha Lyons again, and Tasha Lyons coming to the building as though she's Team Winter. As much as I haven't been a fan of Winter this season, I can't say that I've been mad at her for doing such a thing because clearly ain't nobody have her back. Not even her good girl, Miss Monique. Monique didn't even really have her back, in my opinion. So I really wasn't tripping too much off of Tasha having old girl's back. Now, Monique speaks on the incident with Winter and how she felt she got the wrong story. I don't know if Winter really gave you the wrong story. As I I don't know if Winter really gave you the wrong story. She just gave you the story from her perspective. Like, what was wrong? I don't know. But anyway, so the ladies tell their husbands about the nicknames. Okay, they like, oh, she got a nickname. So when Erana tells Quick that his nickname is Fun Size, Quick seems like he wanted to laugh, but then he also says in the confessional, you see, I ain't even got no nickname for her because she doesn't mean anything to me. So what's the point in having a nickname for her, right? So that's what Quick says, but it seems like it was kind of funny to him, and it also made me wonder, has he heard that before, which is why he laughing? Okay, meanwhile, Jamie done turned his head. They trying to figure out why he was called Red Light Special. I don't even know if they got into detail at the table as to why he was called or referred to as Red Light Special, right? So Tasha Lyons tells hold on. Yeah. Okay. So Tasha Lyons says that she talked to Winter and says that she tells Monique, like, you may need to check in on your friend, like check in on her. But meanwhile, you got Rinna, like, yeah, girl, you might want to check her. Okay, because the way that BIT just had to sit down with me, she lucky I didn't bop her. So you might want to go ahead and check Miss Girl. Okay. And then Tasha said, well, girl, face, no. Okay. I didn't say that. Okay. I said check in on her, not check her. Okay. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, now, Raina, that lady didn't say check that woman. But I feel like it kind of says a lot for Erana to tell Monique, yeah, you need to check her. Because to me, I feel like Erana automatically sees Monique as being team her and on her side. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up in my opinion when you brought this woman on the show and this supposedly one of your close friends. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep going. So as Erana is talking and trying to tell her side of what happened between the sit down between she and Winter, or the friction between she and Winter, her husband decides to cut her off. I believe he even put his hand up, motioned her to be quiet, and then he grabbed her face or something like that. And I really did not like that he did that. It's like, let her get her statements out. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and it was a group of guys and you were talking to the guys and she was trying to hush you up, you will be thoroughly upset. Now, I do understand his reasoning for doing that, because it's like, okay, let's not give her so much, like, let's not talk too much about her. Like, girl, let's move on. Like, she is a non-motherfucking factor. Like, let's go and enjoy our night. I get that. However, I think it was just how he kind of went about it. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got Miss Erana over there on social media, on Twitter, people asking her, like, let me see if I could pull up the tweet. Give me a second. I want to see if I can pull up this tweet here. Okay. So somebody says to her, Jamie, why in the F are you putting your hands in people's faces? So Erana says, it wasn't like you think. Calm down. And I'm like, girl, that's your problem. That's your problem, Erana. You always excuse the behavior of your husband, and it seems like you're still trying to move in this space of, we have no issues, we have no problems, there was nothing wrong with what he did. And maybe you feel like it's nothing wrong with it because as long as you've been in this relationship, he's done it and you just went along. So at this point, it's just natural for you. It's not looked at as disrespect as other people may look at it as disrespect. But okay. So then the person responded to her and says, you're the one who said he was a bully. And now he said, you're the one who says he was the bully. And now he's putting his hands in your face to get you to stop talking. And he told you to be quiet. What the hell is the point of being on a reality show if he's going to keep trying to stifle you? What is the point of that? Every time you get ready to talk or do anything, he's shutting you the hell down. Miss Man, what is that about? So she says, y'all do know editing and everything that come along with making reality TV makes it look more than what it really is. And it's like, but I don't really think they edited that part when he put his hand in your face or grabbed your face. Like, I don't think that particular part was edited. Maybe I need to go back and watch. But at the end of the day, those things happened. And what was happening in that scene was him telling you to shut your ass up. Okay? Everybody else letting their wife talk. But your husband is on some shut your ass up. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see what you guys are saying. It seems like all the mess in Erana's and Jamie's marriage is about to come out. Did you see how he grabbed her face at the table, right? And that's another thing I was wondering, like, did he do this to keep her from going on, and then she's going to say some things that she's going to wish that she did not say? So yes, I did see that. Right. He did the most with grabbing her face. He could have just walked away if he was over the come on, in the quotation marks, over the conversation. Absolutely. He definitely could have walked away. Like, or he could have just handled that much nicer. I don't know. I feel like Todd, when I'm thinking about Todd and Kenny, I feel like Todd probably would have been like, I'm just over this. Like, I'm gonna let y'all have that and walk off, right? He could have did the same thing. Like, You got it. Like, y'all sitting over here. We not gonna get nowhere with this. And walked off. Like, I mean, I don't know. What else? He is a physically and emotionally abusive. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. We the public can see it for what it was. Even the folks at the table made a face. Correct. Okay, so they be trying to play us. And I feel like she be trying to play us like he be trying to play her. And it's like, it's not going to work on us, ma'am. And it's going to be different for us, Erana. You're going to always deal with these issues because we see your relationship from the outside looking in. And I feel like people that are in relationship, blinded in love, blinded by history, they don't often see what we see. And sometimes when they do, they refuse to acknowledge it based on that history or the family dynamic and wanting to keep things intact for appearance purposes. So she's gonna continue to deal with this. Let's see, Ashley and Erana, aka Daddy Longlegs, have been mean girls. What? Talk. I'm stuck on Daddy Longlegs. AKA Daddy Longlegs have been mean girls taking jabs at Winter in her past relationship. Now that she's defending herself, it's a problem. Like they have the perfect marriage. Gotcha. Jamie trying to get Erana to shut her mouth before his other woman get pissed. He knows it's only a matter of time. Ooh, child. They really shouldn't have signed the contract to come on the show. Girl, look like a few of them shouldn't have. Let's keep going. What else did she say? So then the person says, Jamie, why the F are you putting your hands in people's faces telling them to be quiet? So Jamie decided to respond to this guy and say, cause I can, he says, cause I can, now what? And I know for a fact you can't do SHI about it, champ. Oh, wow. Well, that's your husband. So go ahead and stick beside him, girl. What else happened? So Monique and Winter. Monique goes over there to see Winter. Soon as she get in the house and they sit down, Monique immediately starts talking. I thought Winter was going to do the talking, considering the fact that Winter said she invited Monique over there. Because when Monique started talking, for me, it was given, let me hurry up and address it because I already know that you're mad. So let me just go ahead and just like put it out here or whatever like that, so I can kind of set the tone for how the conversation is going to go or whatever. So Monique says that she wants to get to the bottom of things when it comes to the ladies. Monique tells her that she told the ladies about the nickname that she had for their husbands. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, Miss Mo. I really, I don't think that was the right thing to do. So Monique says that she doesn't like when people have nicknames for her husband when they aren't cool. And I'm like, that's any woman. That's any woman. That doesn't mean that you should have went back and told them what it was that she said. Okay. So Winter, which was interesting to me, did not acknowledge what Monique said. She didn't acknowledge that Monique sat up there and told those ladies what she said, but she got in the confessional and says now she's gonna have to question her friendship with Monique and what information she should or should not share with Monique, right? And I'm like, well, why you just ain't tell Monique that at the table so y'all can really get to a better understanding? Like, well, dang, Monique, I don't think that was nice. I think that was messed up. I hate that you had to share that. All Winter said was, I know. Like, I know you told them. Basically, because Erana came and cussed your ass out. Right? But I feel like that was a moment to check your friend and say, I understand you did that, whatever, but moving forward, when it comes to our conversations, I would appreciate it if you handle them like X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? That was a great opportunity for Winter to not be passive when it comes to Mo and just tell her directly what's on her mind. That's just what I'm thinking. But Winter didn't acknowledge that, but she went on to talk about the sit down that Monique and Erana had. So Winter says that let me start up. So Winter didn't acknowledge what Monique did. Instead, she spoke on Erana and her. Winter says that she will start wearing a body cam because as she was telling Monique about the actions of Erana, Monique was like, what? Huh? What? What? Like, girl, cut it out. So then Winter tells her, well, I'm gonna start wearing a body cam because for some reason you just can't believe what these ladies are saying and doing to me. So I'm gonna have to start showing my proof, right? So Monique tells her, listen, at the end of the day, I do believe that we can be a sisterhood because we all have a lot of things in common. So that's what she wants to get to. Monique is acting like she is at a loss, but you've contributed to the mess. She's acting like I'm at a loss for words. Like, I can't believe this is happening. I really think that we can get to one accord. And it's like, Monique, why you always acting shy? What is this stuff that you're doing? what is this shockness that you're giving? You're acting shocked when they tell you stuff that Winter said. Then you acting shocked by Winter when they tell you stuff. And I'm just like, and you've been in the reality game long enough to not be shocked by any of this. So why are you acting shocked now? I'm just, what? And then you also contributed to the mess. So what you shocked for? Like, girl, move away. So Winter starts crying about the things she's been through and how it's hurtful to her family. Okay, for Erana to bring up some of the things and for other people to bring up the stuff that they say and whatever the case may be. So she's still hurt by this. Monique tells her, in order to move forward, though, you also have to own your part in the mess. I do agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Everybody has to own their part. And I do feel like Monique has owned her part by talking too much or saying some things. I feel like she may have done that at the dinner, right? I do think that. But yeah, I think every single person played a part, whether you were firing back at somebody or not. Y'all all contributed to something which has allowed it to go on longer and longer. So I definitely agree with that. Let's see. Mo was messy. She laughed at the nicknames, knowing how she felt when Gizzard called Chris a big boy. Yet she still went to carry the bone instead of addressing Winter in the moment. I have to agree with that. That was a little like sketchy Betchy. You saying that you don't like when other people have a nickname for your man, so you felt compelled to let them know. But at the same time, you was laughing because you thought it was just quite hilarious, right? Girl, that's definitely giving two-face to me. You're showing yourself to be one person in this Winter's face, and then you turn and you show yourself to be a different person in front of the other ladies. I understand Winter if she's on reserve about you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And even if it is like friends of the show, I do understand it. Like Monique said that she and Winter have known each other for years, but they never hung out. They really didn't start hanging out till they got on the show. And I understand that, but y'all have known each other the longest. So maybe Winter came into this with a certain expectation of Monique. So it's like, I feel like if she's upset with you and she mad, I can't blame Winter for that, because it is like, you brought me into this circle. I would have expected, if I don't know these other ladies, that you would somewhat have my back. Okay, I know you're in a complicated spot. When it comes to these other ladies, you're trying to continue to maintain and foster these friendships with them, but you've still known me the longest. You brought me into this circle, and although I appreciate it, I still expect you to kind of have a little bit of loyalty to me, even if it is, you're probably gonna laugh at shit that's funny behind my back. You probably, or in my face, if you feel like it's funny, you're gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to things that I've shared to you, just to you, like, don't go back and tell them that. Okay, like, not all of it. Like, come on, girl. Like, come on now. You won't want me to do that to you. You'll better blown the gasket. Like, let's be honest here. So yeah, Winter believes they are friends, and Monique's behavior has shown otherwise. Monique moves slick. I see her. And there's that. I agree. Monique does not have to be so messy in order to make good TV. I feel as though she needs to be more indentic. I hope I said that correctly. And give us something different. She does not have to listen to the producers. Truth. I think she could get certain things across by way of the based on the tasks that the producers give her, without being so messy. You know what I'm saying? Because as Winter watches this episode back, or this season back, I'm sure she pissed the hell off. Y'all saw it was a photo. If you didn't see, there was a photo of all of the ladies pretty much together. You had Monique, you had Erana, you had Ashley, and you even had Tasha Lyons. But Winter was not in the picture. So I'm like, girl, have y'all fallen out? Why was there a cookout and Miss Winter wasn't even invited? Yikes. So I'm sure she looking back at this season, thinking to herself, like, this BIT, is she over here laughing and she this and that? We gonna see how that friendship go. Now, see, that if they get another season, that's gonna make for interesting the friendship between Monique and Winter. Right, and see if Winter gonna really turn up on Monique as she's gotten into it with the other ladies. So we're gonna see. So let's get into some other things. So Erana, Jamie, and Terry came to the house. Y'all know that's the medium. I think she's a medium. Okay, during this meeting, Terry lets Erana know that she covers up a lot of emotions and calls her fake. And I said, well, did she lie? Where is the lie? I can't seem to find it. Okay, I feel like she was telling the 100% truth. She lets her know that she is hiding things from the world. She is, and she just is. Like, we could just see that. And her wanting to get her body done, it's just giving, I'm trying to compete with the ladies that are catching my husband's attention. That's what it's giving. Like, I don't think it's something that she genuinely wants to do for herself, to feel good about herself, like, whatever the case may be. Whether it's like, oh, I've always had this pudge and I want to get lipo and get it sucked out because no matter what I do and I work out, it's not helping, da 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 da. Like, I don't know what it is, but that's another thing I just want to say, because I saw let me do a little insert real quick, or just a little rant. I saw Erika Banks. If y'all don't know Erika Banks, she's an artist signed to Megan Thee Stallion's old label. She gonna sit up here talking about, y'all go get y'all body done. Y'all go get y'all body done. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. It's your body, girl. It's your coin. You do what you want to do with your money. That's fine. But girl, y'all need to understand, if y'all going out here getting this work done, girl, that stuff is temporary. All right. You gonna have to work your ass out. Okay. You probably gonna have to watch what you eat. Okay. So if you going like, dang, I like on some Marlo stuff, like, girl, I'm gonna get lipo. That's fine, girl. Go get your lipo. Go get it sucked or whatever you're gonna do. You got the money. It's your body, all right. But you might want to hit the treadmill a little bit more, because if not, it's probably gonna add up on your ass, and you probably gonna get more weight on your body than you had before. I'm just like, girl, you might want to. Okay, so Missy Rinna, if it's a situation like that, girl, which I don't think it is, I think it's more so to compete. But if it is a personal situation, girl, get it together, because you're gonna be looking blow the hell up, and your husband may not want you. But you know what? You do strike me as a person that's very active and want to work out. So anyway, girl, what do I know, girl? What do I know? Just, okay. Anyway, honey, period. Why waste the money if you don't plan to do a total lifestyle change and pay for the aftercare? I have to agree. I knew somebody years ago, still know her, but there was someone that I know that ended up getting the, I keep thinking lap band. I don't know what it's the procedure that they have on their stomach that helps them lose all that weight so they can't eat all this food or whatever the case may be. Lost it for a short periodically time and gained it back. Hello? More than what they had before. Okay? I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what y'all doctors tell y'all when y'all be going to see them or whatever the case. They don't tell you the possibilities of what's going to happen after you go through these procedures. They don't give you those, because look, them the side effects, I guess. They need to give you the side effects of what it is, okay? Because I just be seeing a lot of women in the public eye, and I could be wrong, but this is where I get this thought. I see a lot of women in the public eye that go off and get these BBLs or whatever the case may be that they get done, and then over time, as you watch them, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like, and it's no shade. It's no shade. Do what you want to do. But thank you so much, Essence, for gastric bypass, because that's exactly what it was. Thank you so much. Like, I'm thinking about Lotto, and not that Lotto looks bad at all. Okay, not here to body shame anyone. Okay. However, I did notice she got her breasts done, I think. And then I've been hearing people say she got her butt done, but I've been in denial. Y'all know I be in denial about people's butts, since I be like, well, whatever. Okay, they're saying that she got a BBL herself. And I am seeing the weight. I know some type of surgery happened. I don't know, but I am seeing the weight gain, So that's where I get that. Like, when I see these ladies, it's like, girl, that's what's happening, huh? Y'all got to still be active. There's nothing, like, if that's what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with it. It's your body. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's there for. Go get your work done. But you just got to be able to maintain whatever active lifestyle that you can afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I just had to do that little insert, girl, when I started thinking about Missy Rinna wanting to change her body, and I feel like it's for her husband, not for herself. And if it's for herself, then that may not be the best result for you. I don't know. But, maybe she won't have no issues because she's a very active person. I think Erana is fine. She really doesn't need anything done. But, when people want what they want, you can't tell them, hey, do what you want to do. Let's see what else you guys are saying. All the little rap girls have gotten their bodies done. I was in denial about Erika Banks. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought she just had lipo. I knew she got her breasts done, but I thought she just had lipo, because I remember her stomach being super big, and she was really happy about it. And I was like, okay, do you think I was trying to get no other work done? You know what I'm saying? No, I said, oh, her waist looks super small. Looks much more smaller than normal. Maybe she, was working out. No, ma'am. When she did this BBL, that's when it confirmed for me. Like, when they did the little red carpet and she talked about that, I was like, oh, she really did get it done. Okay. right? I thought that her butt looked bigger because she made her waist smaller. But girl, I need to just cut it out, right? Lotto, Erica Banks, of course, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. The only one that's authentic is Megan the Stallion, because she hasn't naturally. Oh, you said she has it naturally. Period. You know? Let's see what else you guys are saying, and we'll move on. Sorry, didn't mean to turn this into a surgery talk. My bad. Yeah, the thing about lipo is that it can come back even if you get fat removed. It comes back in other areas, and I truly believe that. I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about them cells, they gonna figure out a way to regenerate, girl. Guys, I'm gonna get out here and work out, girl. I know I need to get to somebody's gym and just bust it down. So if I need to bust it down and work out, girl, I know y'all do. But anyway, Bernice looks good. And what's crazy is Bernice said that she got her butt done in somebody's basement. That's crazy. But she works out too. She does. Everybody needs to ask her who did her body. Somebody in the basement. Somebody in the basement did it. Because whoever they're going to ain't it. Yikes. Somebody in the basement. And I think, didn't Nikki say she got hers in the basement too? And maybe Nikki is just at that place where she just, oh, you know what else is interesting? Sorry, y'all. Girl, my bad, y'all. Forgive me, girl. I know we're supposed to be talking about Love and Marriage DC. But Nikki, real quick, y'all know she did the Essence Fest, and people are asking whether or not she's pregnant. I heard someone say that she got a breast reduction. I didn't even pay attention to that. But if she indeed got that breast reduction and she had some type of surgery and she didn't really hasn't been active, maybe that's why her stomach is bulging, because maybe it's just, a little fupa because she had surgery recently, if that is the case. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. And she hasn't been working out. Maybe she just needs to go to the gym and then she'll slim all that down. Or just maybe she could just not really have to work out, maybe watch what she eat or something, and maybe she'll slim down. But people are thinking that she's pregnant. I don't know. I'm waiting for Nikki to announce that. But when I think about the reduction, and if she's had surgery and she hasn't been active shortly thereafter, then maybe she'll, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the reason for the extra weight gain. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all let me know. But anyway, girl, leave it in the comments. Now let's keep going. Monique and Chris, they end up working out. They do this little sexual workout, whatever they had going on, they're trying to figure out ways to bring themselves closer together. So she tells him about how she was complaining to him to yet another friend. It was something about how she led that conversation to where I was kind of like, why do you feel comfortable to say that to your husband? Your husband probably already don't want you. He probably know you're going to talk, when you have your friends, you're going to talk about your relationship, but he probably I don't want to hear that you was complaining about me to yet someone else. Right? Why would you lead with that? But okay. So Chris feels like when she does things like that and other stuff, when it comes to critiquing him, he feels like she bashes him. Okay, she bashes him, and she says that she doesn't see it as bashing. It wasn't meant to come off like that. It's just a way for her to express herself, right? But I feel like it's going to be hard to not bash him when you're speaking on your marriage and the things that you're not happy about within your marriage. You know what I'm saying? So that's really to him or her. You may not think that you're bashing, but you are. And Chris, if she's confiding in her friends, unfortunately, it's going to come off like bashing, even if that's not what she meant to do. It's just what it is, okay? So Chris feels like he's trying, but she never gives him credit for that. I feel like Chris is right. I feel like he is telling the truth. I think that Monique is a person that can be a perfectionist. Some of the reasons why I didn't necessarily care for her on the other show, I think that she does try to be a perfectionist and shows how perfect she may have things, or how this or that, and it can get irritating. Okay. So I feel like the things that he does do, she doesn't pay attention to that or give him credit for that, because she's found more things on the list that he needs to work on. It's more stuff like, oh, you need to get this again. Okay, cool. You got that. All right, now you got this. So it can get irritating. I mean, even if a person's just on a job and all they hear about is the errors that they're making, but never getting, gratification, or shall I say praise. And that's what I mean. And they're not getting praise for the work that they are doing. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be well, BIT, all you ever do is complain. I mean, when I do get something, y'all act like y'all don't even see that. So same thing. Let's see, she's tired of him not following through. As long as he can come off as a good guy, then he won't follow through. But her way is making her look bad, not him. That I like how you put that, just Ivy, because that is what it is. She wants him to follow through. She wants him to find his passion. She wants him to rise to her vibration level, basically. And he's not at that vibration level. And it just means that I feel like Monique has been working on herself for a longer time period than Chris has, which is how she got to that time, to that vibration, right? To that high vibration. Whereas with him, it's taking time, and it's probably going to take the same amount of time it took her to get to that vibration level. She just have to, give him time for that. And you're right, though. I understand the frustration from her, but it is making her look bad, though. The way that she comes off, it definitely is making her look bad. Even though I get it, because I was saying that from the beginning. I'm like, man, Chris just lazy. Chris ain't got no passion. He ain't got nothing like that. Shit will get annoying for real. So I do understand where she's coming from, and I think you're right. Monique loves Chris, but I don't think she's in love with him. Okay. Giselle said all of these things on that other show. Well, there's that. There's that. She tired of, no, I think I read that one. I don't think she's pregnant, and I know she feel bad if she not, so they need to stop saying that. Jonetta, I said the same thing. I said, imagine being told that you're pregnant and you're not. Imagine that. And some women that may have, recently miscarried or a situation, and then now, they still got a pull, a bulge in the stomach, and then somebody's asking or saying that they're pregnant. Like, cringeworthy. Yikes. Yeah, so Chris is aware that he fell into a slump sitting on the couch, but you can't shame nor fuss someone into doing something. That is true. Can't shame them or fuss them. It's really gonna only make them not want to do it. So it's just the communication. And I think that's going to be her way to getting him to be active, right? I think it's going to require her to start complimenting the smallish. And it's crazy because it is kind of like a kid, right? A kid is going to want to kind of like impress their parent a little bit when you like, oh, good job, good job at that. Then when they go and do something else, it's like they want that. So I feel like it's like, I know grown ass man. Definitely being treated like a baby. She's going to have to treat him like a baby a little more longer, okay? And she's going to have to start encouraging him and highlighting and validating the small things that he does. And that's what I think is going to lead him to get to the place that she may desire for him to be. But that's just what I think, girl. Let's keep going, okay? Because the husbands link up, and Peter comes out briefly just so they could drag him about not having enough coins to pay DJ Quick, okay? Kevin also shows up, and Quick couldn't wait to get to it because he wanted to know details between Kevin and Winter's relationship. And what was interesting was Kevin says that he's still married. He still sees her as his wife. He's still wearing his ring. He hasn't taken it off yet, okay? He came with documentation. The fact that he came with documentation for me was giving a bit sketchy. Okay, why are you leading? Like, we just had a man's night out. Who told you should bring this paperwork? And then when he brought out information, it was information on, I guess, a book that Winter wrote about their relationship because she was so in love. Okay, at the time she was in love. Now she's not. What else is going on? Okay, what is this manuscript? Like, what are you bringing to the people? Like, we don't care. Okay, let's not talk about what was. Let's talk about what's now. But I guess the whole reason we're here is based on what was. So let's talk about it, right? So then, he came with documentation. He said someone in the group, and really Chris said this. Chris wanted to aid him in this conversation because he really likes Kevin. He said, oh yeah, because you were saying that somebody else in the group was the one that wasn't honest, right? And of course Kevin agrees with that. So he's saying that he didn't scam her, but he'll let the facts speak for themselves. And I'm like, you don't want to speak for yourself? Okay, what facts do you have? You don't want to like, come on, talk. Like, if she's talking, you could talk. What facts? So then Jayne feels like he's presenting a case to show that he's in his right mind and Miss Winter is not. And I'm like, and because of that, it's giving scam to me too. Okay. So Quick feels like Kevin told him what he needed to hear in so many words. And I said, Kevin ain't tell y'all shit. Kevin ain't tell y'all a motherfucking thing. Kevin talked around in circles. He used the weakest information he could, which is showing y'all a damn ebook printed out. Like, and you feel like there's some information to tell you something? Yeah, it was telling you that he's a scammer and he just played you with his words and you went along. Because did anybody get anything? I didn't get anything out of what Kevin said. So I don't know how DJ Quick sat up there and got that. Even Jayne with his whatever mind self, Jamie even sat up there and was like, he's presenting a case, okay, to show that he ain't crazy, Winter crazy. And really pretty much with that information, I'm gonna think that you crazy. But what Jamie also said, because I felt he didn't want no conflict, he just said, I respect him for that. I feel like he just respects him for holding on and wearing that ring and trying to keep the marriage together. But Jamie sees through the BS, I feel. So I'm like, DJ Quick, what the fuck? Did they edit something out? What did you get? Any little thing that you could get to carry on the beef that your wife has with Winter, you was gonna take it. Sit down quick. You're closer to the floor. Have a seat. Anyway, the couples head out to Monique and Chris's. I think they got a lake house. Is that a lake house? Or is the house near the river? One of the two. They went by the water. The house by the water. How about that? We're learning that Winter is actually not going to stay the whole night. I feel like she's going to end up staying the whole night. I do. I'm not finna drive back. I'm not finna drive. You finna have me there at night. I'm finna get full and I'm finna be drinking, chit-chatting with y'all. And you think I'm finna drive back? Only way I'm gonna drive back is if somebody done got me hot and pissed the hell off and I'm ready to go. But other than that, somebody gonna have to scoot over, give me a sofa, give me a piece of a couch, girl, or get me a room with a door, because I'm not finna be leaving tonight. And it be cold up there? No, ma'am. Right? But if you just can't stand to be around the people, then I understand why you would want to go, Miss Winter, girl. So just go on, okay? That's pretty much that, you guys. I agree. I just saw pandemic weight gain. You just saw a pandemic weight gain like myself from the Queen. They did Rihanna and Beyonce the same way. Agree. And I know I got some pandemic weight gain. Girl, I know I do. Girl, we see each other. All right. Listen, it probably was not a lot of babies born during the pandemic, but it was damn sure a lot of weight that was gained. Hear what it is that I say as we go ahead and we move on. Go ahead and like the video. Definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. We are about to talk about love and marriage, Huntsville, girl. We got to get into it. Y'all want to talk about the trailer at the end, or y'all want to talk about the trailer now before we get into the episode? I mean, y'all want to talk about the trailer at the end, or y'all want to talk about the trailer now before we get into the episode? I'm just trying to see what y'all trying to do. Y'all want to wait to the end, or what y'all trying to do? Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to talk about the trailer? Okay. I don't know. All right, you overruled just Ivy 98. We finna go and get into the episode. The people that came in. I guess we'll talk about the trailer now. We'll go ahead and get the trailer out the way, and maybe we'll revisit it again at the end, y'all. The trailer was a mother mess. I'm definitely here for it. First of all, y'all already know it's just really interesting. I want to see all of this play out. Y'all know over the weekend, Martell and Melody were caught hanging out. So they've been with each other on like a family vacation or whatever, right? And then we see this trailer where they have pretty much got each other's back. They're going to be over there talking about Miss Wanda, what she had to say about their kids, girl. It was, okay, let's go back. Let me go back. Kimmie. I wrote Kimmie is in hot. Oh, Kimmie's in hot water because this is, I don't know who brought it to the forefront. That's what I want to know. So Kimmie, Mel's, let's go back. Galentine happened, right? So when Galentine happened, Mel's mom took a screenshot of Tisha, since Tisha wanted to try and be funny and come to the Galentine's event with a Team Wife shirt. Okay. And I feel like that was the shirt maybe Mel was selling or whatever. So her mom, Miss Van, decided to promote it on her page. She put it up on her page. She wanted to promote it like, come get your shirt or whatever. Well, Kimmie took a screenshot of that, obviously, and sent it to somebody. Girl, and I forgot how they were able to see it because it was on a reel. So when it was on the reel, oh, that's what it was. So when you're on a reel, it shows your image in the corner to show like who, like if you're about to comment, it shows you who you're about to comment as. So Kimmie took a screenshot and sent it over to somebody or whatever the case may be, and it ended up getting reposted. And Miss Van said, yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know, why would she do that? Because if that's what she gonna do, then, I need to have a conversation with her. I said, okay, baby, Kimmie, you in hot water. Finally, somebody else gonna be on your, it's okay, outside of Miss Wanda line. Let's keep going. Louis starting to feel how Marsau felt when he felt like Dr. Francis was able to tell him all the way about his marriage, and Dr. Francis ain't never even been in a marriage. And I hate that this happens so much because it gives validation to Marsau. Like he's right in his thought process and how he perceives things. And it's like, you're not always right, honey. Okay. So Marsau says, no, Kimmie says, well, you did it to Marsau. Marsau said, oh, well, I want to know how that feels. I want to know how that feels to have be in my shoes and see that somebody's over here judging your marriage or whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop. Okay. But Marsau, also be clear, your issue was really with Louis having a divorce and then coming back together. Let's also remember that you really are not receptive to any advice. See, you said you will take advice from a person that has a long history of being married, right? Well, Dr. Francis and his wife have been married for over 30 years. You still not willing to take their advice. So understand there is still a bit of a difference there. Okay. Now, Mel done popped up at Destiny's shop uninvited. Now, first of all, Mel, I will say, girl, we gonna see how the episode going because I'm just going off of the trailer. For me, it's giving you could have possibly been out here looking for a moment, Miss Mel. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Because why did you show up to this girl's event? Now, I don't know if you and Stormy had a conversation, and maybe when you went, your intentions were to actually be nice and show up, and maybe she could have went in there and Destiny didn't speak. So Mel was like, oh, okay, then bye. I'm finna go, right? So I don't know, but I'm just going off the trailer. It looks like you could have been looking for a moment. Destiny, I do think from, again, the trailer, I don't know the specifics, but for me, it's giving, you ain't say nothing to Mel while she was in there, but you want to run out the door when she's walking out the door to have a conversation. You might as well have been quiet. You should have been as quiet as you was in there when she was in there instead of waiting for her to walk out and then now you got something to say. But again, who knows? Maybe the conversation was started inside and was being carried outside because what Melody said was, I'm not here to give nobody a moment. So it also makes me think maybe an interaction happened between them. Maybe Mel came there to, show up and support Destiny, but Destiny wasn't featuring her. And it resulted in Mel not giving her a moment. And that could have been what led to Destiny going outside of the door yelling at Mel. But it seemed like Mel and Martell about came there together. You know what I'm saying? Because they damn show was leaving. So yeah, that's what it looked like. Okay. All right. It looked like Martell was on Mel's heels as she walked out the door. They are in a much better place. What else happened? Mel goes outside. Y'all, I am the moment I've been waiting. Melody Holt is arriving for me. Okay. For me, I'm still waiting for Tisha to come around that corner when she comes. Okay. You turned up on Miss Kiki, but you ain't do nothing yet with their husband. But anyway, girl, you slowly arriving. You'll be coming around the mountain when you come. And I guess we'll be here waiting on you to come around it. But Miss Mel has come around the mountain. And the way she went out there to Miss Wanda, I was here for it. I said yes to the motherfucking ma'am. She came out and she said, oh, Miss Wanda's here. Oh, okay then. Yeah. No. I wanted to come outside and I wanted to talk to you because see, you be having so much to say when you over there on social media, but I'm in your motherfucking face today. So what is it you got to say now? So what you had to say now? What is it? Girl, here go me band. No, the arms are crossed. Understand? I think her arms wasn't crossed, but I'm doing it for entertainment purposes. Just got the arms just looking. Standing back, finna let Mel do what it is that she do. She finna run amok, okay? So while y'all was out here talking about bodyguards, where the bodyguards at? Because it looked like Martell was the bodyguard. Martell, he reminds me of somebody in a fucking movie. I don't know. I feel like they was playing basketball. I feel like it's giving Love and Basketball, where you got to keep your foot in one spot and then you got to, try to get the people off you or whatever. That's what Martell was giving, okay? He was trying to block, ready to play basketball with somebody, okay? Like, period, went into defense mode. All right. Just interesting. But I was so here for Mel. All I see is Miss Wanda down here looking up because she's short. What I said was you need to go and find your baby daddy. You need to go find your baby daddy. All I hear Mel saying is he's right here, girl. And it went up. It went up from that point. It just went up to the sky. It just went up, and I was here for it. Okay. We see Martell with his basketball moves, ready to who want it? Who want it? Who want it? Okay. Who wants it? Because you can definitely get it. Then Maurice. Maurice. Peacemaking as Maurice. I like it, Maurice. I like it a lot. I like it. Maurice pushes Marsau. Maurice pushes Martell. and it sounds like he tells him, man, chill your ass out or something like that. He pushed him. I like that you did that. Because you've been flying under the radar as a good guy. And the past few months for me, you've been getting a little bit of exposed. You've lied on the reunion. Your brother outed you. Yeah. You're fake. And I'm enjoying it. I'm sure the guys are going to make up because honestly, the guys don't hold on to SHI like the women do. But I'm loving because Kimmie has been a fave, you know? And now you both collectively will be getting ached by the fans. But again, I'm just watching the trailer. What do I know? I could be totally wrong. They may be on your side. But it's just funny how you guys would be the couple that, would kind of fly under the radar with the BS. And now you're starting to come to the forefront just a little bit. And then Marsau, I was afraid that the teeth that you do have were about to fly out of your mouth. When you sat up there and told Martell to chill the out or something like that, or if he wants to do something, you'll do X, Y, and Z, whatever it was, okay? It was giving your teeth were about to fly out. I hope they're secured. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Martell was definitely with it. If I've never been here for Martell before in this moment, I'm here for him now. Understand, okay? Understand. Let me go back to Mel real quick. Another reason why I loved so much what Mel said to Miss Wanda was because I wanted her to say this to Tisha. Stop taking the high road all of the time with these bitches. Do you hear what I say? Let them know I'm in your face today. So what was it? What I didn't catch that. You want to run that by me one more time, please? Okay. Don't run from Destiny. Don't run. Don't walk away from her and then go address Miss Wanda. Get with her as too. And I hope that you got with her inside of the building before you left. You know what I'm saying? Because I will wear all of them out. Are you serious? But I understand too. I feel I understand. I could be wrong. She has an image that she wants to try her best to protect. And likely doesn't want to upset the girls and be the mean girl that people really try to make her out to be. So I get that. But I swear I support you putting hoes in their places. I swear I do. Okay. This is just going to be real interesting. And let me tell you how much Maurice, I used to really like you, dear. But now side eyeing. And what's so fucking funny to me, you pushed Martell, telling him to chill the fuck out, ready trying to get at him. At least that's how it appeared in the trailer. Again, we're going off of a trailer, not the full episode. And even then, we won't get all the details, right? But then we can clearly hear you in the background talking when the altercation happened and Miss Wanda thought that she hung up the phone. Yeah, we can hear somebody in the background talking. Then you get back on your peacemaker shit. That's the thing for me. When you technically started the incident, in my opinion. Now, again, this is just a trailer. We're going to have to see the details. It looks like Martell was merely defending the mother of his children. Okay. When pushing and things started to happen. Now, whatever you were doing wasn't necessary to do. It was giving you're tired of Martell. It was giving you're fed up with Martell. Were you fed up when he invited your ass to be a part of this show, therefore putting a check in your pocket and giving you the audience that you have now? The people are wondering. Yeah. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting for me. We're going to see. Hopefully I'm eating some of my words because I'm just going off of a quick trailer here. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are over here saying, honey. Let me scroll up, actually. Let me go up and see. Let's see. I feel like Wanda was her main priority. I think she threw given in energy to Destiny so she can have a storyline. Oh, gotcha. Good point. I'm glad you said that. I didn't even, I feel like that was a really good point. She's done giving her that because talk about your own life. What do you have going on with you? You're talking about your situation with me, and I'm not giving you anything else now. So what's happening with you? And we know you don't really like to talk about you for real, for real. Yikes. Okay. Destiny don't even need no attention because that's all she wanted. Okay. It's okay when Melody don't speak, but let Tisha or Destiny not speak. All hell would break loose. Not necessarily. Not, I don't think all hell would break loose if Tisha or Destiny don't speak, because when they came in to the gala time, I don't think either one of them spoke to Mel at all. And I don't think hell was raised at that moment. I think hell was raised when Tisha had, that Galentine shirt on. Okay. And the way she came at Mel. Right. So I feel like that they raised hell after that. Random thought. Martell been looking good this season too. Carry on. I think Martell has always looked good, even despite the BS that he's been on. I must say, he's always looked good. He's just been a, F boy. That part of the trailer gave me run that by me one more again. Gotta run that last word together, okay? I feel like Wanda was bigger fish to fry. Destiny doesn't marry any more energy from Mel. Gotcha. If Mel didn't want to speak to her ex-friend, so be it. Wanda's teeth seem more secure than Marsau's. Okay, so we saw each other. We saw it, right? Yeah, it didn't even, it didn't come off right. Yeah, I was like, I hope his teeth don't fall out of his mouth, honey. Let's see. They all didn't speak to one another at different times. They all messy. Y'all get mad when Mel returns the energy they gave her. So there's that. Let's see what else. I'm just saying. I was just saying, Brittany girl. It was just, some things that just like, I used to like them. Out of all the couples, I think I probably like Maurice and Kimmi the most. But over time, it's like, hell no. We see you, baby. Not you doing pushing, but also be the same person trying to be a peacemaker at the same time. Like that's not connecting for us, Maurice. It's just not gonna add up over here. Ooh, child. If it's not if Tisha or whomever didn't speak, it's if y'all don't see it for each other, keep your words in or hands to yourself. Okay. Sorry, Jamie. It was the host show idea, but they needed the other couples to make the show work. At the end of the day, you're so right, Phil. But the host also chose who they wanted to interview. They brought them to the forefront at the end of the day. You're right. They could have chose any couples, but at the end of the day, they chose them. Right. So it was their idea. And they also put them in front of Carlos. I don't even think they had any other couples to go in front of Carlos. So at the end of the day, Martell knew it was their idea, and they also brought the group together. So period. Y'all gonna have to give homage. Like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those are just my thoughts about it, girl. Let's see. Remember when Marsau was talking big and bad about how the fight wasn't going to be shown and Martell not having power? Well, I guess Marsau doesn't have much either. So there's that. Girl, it's about this reunion finna be. Just want to stress people out. Do you hear me? This is going to be such an interesting reunion. I pray it's going to be like the previous season reunion. I really do. I don't want them to cut. I just feel like so much has happened. So much has happened. Like this is going to be a long reunion. So Tisha got a problem with Miss Van posting her pic in her daughter's shirt, but she didn't have a problem wearing the damn shirt. Ooh, wow, my goodness. Phil says, no, y'all ignore Mel's part in things, so we get upset. Well, don't get upset. You know what I'm saying? Don't get upset. I think people try. Well, let me speak for myself. Try to be fair with the readings, honey. But also, another reason why I don't think anyone should really get upset for another person's perspective or viewpoint, they just don't see the show how you see it. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all will be going back and forth arguing points when it's not going to change the other person's mind. So just stand on how you feel, really. Let's see. OMG, Jayne, I didn't know you and I both attended JD. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes. Or yes, sir. Yes. Reaction therapy. Yes, yes, yes. Both attended Jeff Davis. Maurice is showing his entire body. Ain't he? Because you can only keep up the semi-perfect image for so long. The slip on him and Kimmie is starting to show. Ain't it showing, baby? Listen to me. Listen to me. Ooh, Phil said some of y'all mellometers don't know how to act. Okay, y'all be acting like what Mel said on her live the other day. Y'all be acting like the Beehive members. Okay. If Phil don't do nothing else, he is going to cut up. Tisha's a child and childish. That's why I can barely feel sympathy for her long. Gotcha. It's hard to get mad at Mel for me because it always feels like she is being jumped. I expected her to do stuff out of pocket when she is being ganged up on. Okay. Maurice and Marsau definitely got on Kimmie about that reunion when she said her and Tasha would be friends. Girl, you know, now the Scotts are definitely giving more of a united front, I feel. It's just interesting. I feel like, is there a bigger picture for the Scotts? Are you guys really trying to get your own show or something? Is that what it is? I don't know. Or maybe because they're family and they just really want people to believe family over everything, but your own family exposed you and showed everybody that you was at that trip. When did y'all sort it out and get things together? When did you sort it out and get things together and now you want to be one? Whew. We know, Phil. We know. We love you back. I've always seen Mel's nice nasty, and I see exactly where she gets it from. Her mom. Okay, I don't care how prime and proper she acts. Van has plenty of nice nasty in her. Mel learned well. Okay. Listen, it's gonna be a real filthy reunion, I must say, y'all. I agree with Cameron. It's gonna be real filthy, but I'm gonna be here for all 4 to 5 parts that they finna give us. Okay. And how many episodes are we in at this time? Was it 16? I feel like we were at like episode 16. So if that's the case, are we getting 16 more? Because they're saying mid-season. So how much more is there to come on the show? So okay, so we're on episode 15. This is episode 15. Girl, this shit gonna run through the rest of the summer. But anyway, girl, let's keep going because we got to actually review the show. I just wanted to talk briefly about this trailer, what we saw, and we can come back to the trailer. So Kimmie, Tasha, and Tiffany all go rock climbing, and this is where we learned that Tasha wants to invite the ladies out on a trip for the couples, and of course they agree. Tiffany and Louis talk about their sex life. I'm tired. Like I thought I was overhearing Monique and Chris talk about what they got going on. Some part of me is like, I'd rather hear them talk about their stuff. I don't know if I want to hear Tiffany and Louis talk about their sex life and her wanting a child, but not really wanting to, have sex or anything. And Carlos, cue Stormy, please. Please cue in Stormy. That's just me. I know some of you guys may love Tiffany. That's fine. Just move her to friend of and just like cue Stormy because I can't. Like, how can you have a woman that's a multimillionaire like Stormy and you not want to capture that on television so we can see how she move and operate and stuff? Like, let us know how she manages her day-to-day life, her business, her beautiful son. Like, she got a husband. Like, can we cue Stormy, please, for the next season? Please, Carlos. Please cue her. What else we got? Mel is hosting the opening at the amphitheater, y'all. Let's get to the amphitheater. Mel's hosting it. Well, we'll go in order. Mel's hosting this amphitheater, the new one that they got out there in Huntsville. And of course, she would love for the kids to come, but now it's Martell's turn to have the children. And he could do her dirty like she did when it came to their kids, right? She could have at least let the kids go to the book signing, but she said that she had a funeral that she and the kids had to get back to. So she wasn't going to take the kids there. But let's be honest, Mel wasn't answering no emails or nothing. And I can't fully blame her on that because of how he been handling her. But at the same time, it's the children's book as well. And I'm sure the children would have much rather have been at that event. and they didn't go. So he could also have played her to the left and been like, okay, well, I'm not going to take the kids. I'm going to do to you what you did to me. So I appreciate Martell for being the bigger person in this situation here. Okay. So her mom does say that she thinks Martell needs to work on his healing and get some peace, because he's really not at that place based on his own actions and what caused his marriage to end. And Mel said until he get that together, she's not budging, period. So there's that. Louis and Martell. So they speak on Louis leaving the trip. He had a death in the family. He talked about how Tiffany had really been there for him and supportive. This is when we hear Martell talk about how he misses his marriage, but then he changed it and says he misses marriage. He loves marriage. We know that, Martell, you love the family unit. You just have some other SHI going on that you don't know how to keep that family unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get that together. But the main point is that Martell misses his marriage. And I told y'all in another video, when I saw that Martell and Mel were together on this family vacation, it was giving, I know it was the highlight for Martell, because he loves stuff like that. He loves doing things as a family, coming together. He like all of that shit. He said it so many times. I know it was the highlight for him. And I feel like he might have an inkling, like maybe I could, if I just stay on this, if I stay on this path, maybe I could probably get her back. I just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You never know, maybe in 3 years or so. I feel like he's thinking that, you know, it wouldn't be anything new, to be honest. It wouldn't be anything new, because it happens all the time. You know, couples either divorce for financial reasons or infidelity reasons. And then later on down the road, they end up coming back together. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really see that, but you just never know. You know what I'm saying? I think Mel is having the time of her damn life, not belonging to nobody. You hear me? So, but them children. So, that's what I think, but we're going to see. What else? So, yeah, Martell acknowledges that. He speaks on how he misses his marriage. We talked about that. Martell knows. First of all, I was like, are you ready to be married again? Somebody, if he could be married, he'll be married today. I said, you're ready to be married, but are you ready to be faithful? Like, let's get into that part. What was it? Right. So Martell knows it's going to be difficult when it comes down to him having, like, whenever he finds a woman for him to marry, it's going to be difficult because of his children. He's coming with 5. So I guess he thinks that ain't nobody going to want him with that many kids. They probably might or might not. I don't know. They might or they might not. I mean, some women may take you up on their offer. They may have 5 and y'all can just have 10 kids in the household. I don't know. But what I do know is it did not sound like he mentioned Miss Erana. Okay. It did not sound like she was going to be in the running at all, as she was parading around at the concert, so happy to have been with him and cheesing and happy and smiling and, oh my God, I'm with him. Y'all know what the fuck is going on. Well, we know what's not going to go on. Okay. And that's going to be y'all walking down the aisle. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know, maybe you don't want that, but it's giving that you do. Right. And that's just not going to happen. You probably are going to be better off finding somebody else that's really going to love you and your children, right? But it's not going to be Martell. I don't see that. Let's keep going, people. Okay. Martell speaks on Mel having a dark heart, and Louis is like, well, you told me that before. You said Mel had a dark heart, but I don't really see that. He said, but you will in time, because she always has friends, and all of these friends thought they fall out with her because of her. And it makes me wonder, y'all, if that is the case, and let's have an honest conversation here. Tell me your true thoughts. I know Phil gonna tell me. So yeah, tell me your true thoughts on how you feel about this. I'm wondering, is she really just a bad person and she loses all these friends? Or could it possibly be that she sets a standard to not be disrespected, or not to just go along with certain type of in a friendship, which results in the friendship ending sooner? Because a lot of, like, when you have friends sometimes and you want to allow that person to disrespect you, they be trying to get the fuck on. Okay. And then they feel like you acted funny because you drew the line somewhere. So I'm just, what do you guys think? Do you think that, she's just a terrible person, girl, and everybody fall out with her? Or do you think she probably has like boundaries? Let's see. That girl needs to move on. She's wasting her time and allowing him to make her look foolish along with her own antics. I have to agree. When we speak on Miss A, Martell lost business connections because in business, wives are the glue. He had to learn the hard way. Gotcha. It's so funny to me. He talking about he ready for marriage as if he don't got coleslaw sitting on the side. It's just chomping at the bits for a ring. Her dumb ass. Listen, and she did not sound like she was going to be one of the saints
marching in that number for him to marry at all. Okay. It's funny to me that Martell's always saying that Mel has a dark heart. Why were you with her for so many years? And why do you want her back? And that's the thing for me. You speak on her friendships and how everybody falls out with her, whatever the case is. But at the same time, you just said you miss your marriage. So how in the same sentence can you say that she got a dark heart, but you miss her? Like what? And how you spoke on that dark heart, you spoke on it as though it was something that was happening for some time now. How does that work, sir? Yikes. What else ended up happening? So Maurice and Kimmi, okay, so he don't want to go on this couple's trip at all, just like his brother. Neither one of them want to go, okay, but Kimmi is trying to convince him to go. He talks about more sex, the same thing that Mr. Lewis over there talking about. Kimmi is like, y'all just act like y'all never get enough, when in actuality we feel like y'all do get enough. He says, well, listen, in order for me to go on this trip and feel happy about it, how about we do it twice a day? Okay. And Kimmy's like, I'm gonna do it every day, but I can't guarantee you I'm gonna do it twice. And I'm with Kimmi because I feel like she is clear on what this couple's trip may be, but he doesn't know. So you don't know what other activities you got going on. She probably just not gonna feel like doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, he'll be all right. Anyway, he did agree to go. And I said, so you put her through all of this stuff only for you to go anyway, when you knew you was going to go anyway? Like, everything Maurice does now, I feel like is going to annoy the shit out of me. So Maurice, if you're watching, baby, it's not going to be too many things you're going to be doing right, because you're going to get on my nerves now. See, now you on my little list. You are on my list. And I cannot guarantee you that I'm going to like your ass all the time. Okay? Because you already irritating, stressing folks out about going on a trip you knew you was going to go on. Anyway, so Tiffany and Lewis. Tiffany says that she has to leave early because she got speaking engagements. I don't really like how she said it. Because she said it like, I don't care what the hell you do, Lewis. If you want to stay, you can stay, but I'm going to be out because I got to go. That's what it's giving. And he was like, so are we leaving together or am I staying there? She's like, oh, well, we can leave together. And I'm like, why are y'all packing for the trip and you just not telling him that that's how it's going to go? Like, something is off. Y'all don't talk. Like, I don't know. Like, and maybe they're doing this for TV. Maybe it was just for TV, because I'm like, how you pulling out stuff to pack, meaning y'all probably gonna get ready to get on the road, and he doesn't even know that you're not even gonna be there because you got speaking engagements. And then for you to say it like he can't come with you, can't sit here, like I'm out, do what you want to do, but then you want to have a baby to please yourself because that's what you want. But it to me, and I hope that I'm 100% wrong, to me it's giving, you don't want the daddy, you just want the baby. Nah, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying what the people say once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm not saying that that's what you are. I'm just telling you what the people said, because you had said that you cheated on your husband in the past or whatever you had going on, right? Tiffany, do you like your husband? I think you love him. But and I know it's times you probably don't like him even when you love him, you know what I'm saying? But is you in love? Do you want him and the baby? I don't know if you really want him for real. I don't know, girl. I hope you do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, what? And girl, she want that baby, but she do not want that man. But we're gonna keep going. Good luck, girl. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. Tiffany trying to secure her child support when she not what she. I think that she feels like not today, not gonna be disrespected. I think that she is just fine. Martell just a bitter man. Real talk. He just a narcissist. Oh gosh, she's talking about Martell. Okay. Tiffany is weird. And did I say I hated her hair in this scene? She needs to shave her head. Not shave her head. I don't think her hair is bad. I think it's the clothing and the jewelry, but I don't think her hair is bad. There's nothing wrong for that. Mel also see Marsau and Maurice. She peeps them and be asking the questions no one wants to answer. Agreed. Let's see what else. Wait. Honestly, Lou is starting to get on my nerves too with this. I don't get enough every single scene. That's a turnoff, right? It's like, I'm tired of hearing them talk about that. Stop talking about that. I'm in the middle with Mel. I feel like, yes, she has boundaries, but I do feel like we can't set standards or boundaries for people around us without letting other people know what they are. Gotcha. Well, yeah, proper communication with your friends would be great. Give people the time to F up, right? Let them know how you moving and give people, the time to improve. And if they don't move, then, improve, then they know what's up. Let's see. Thank you so much, Phil, for the super chat. I appreciate you, honey. Why did all the couples have luggage on the bed? Just a nasty. Love you, Jamie. Love you back. Big Lou can stay. Tiffany, your services are no longer needed. Good day. I don't know why they all had their luggage on the bed. And then she gonna get that man that Liberty as luggage. I said, girl, now you know. She plays. 2L says she was wondering the same thing. Just a nasty. Just nasty. And girl, all the rolling, and ain't no telling where else they had this stuff at. Really, Maurice not trying to be pushy peeing with Kimmie. Oh, he not trying to be pushing pee or pushing peeing with Kimmie. Louis got roped in that marriage, and now Tiffany realizes she made a mistake, and Louis is still caught in the headlights. Ooh, chillax. You think she did? You think she realized she made a mistake? Part of boundary setting is sometimes disengaging once you recognize the energy is toxic and damaging. You don't always have to explain and defend. You know what? You are right, Zane. You are right. You don't always. When you've noticed the behavior in a friend, sometimes you just fall back. Well, I think that was a word. I think it was, That's exactly what I was thinking about. I was more or less thinking about they already knew they were going on the trip before they asked a husband. Right. Just messy. What she said, why Tisha got a who? Why Tisha got a lot of Marsau all the time or trick him into something? You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't mind her kind of lying to him. I feel like that was the first time I saw her using a little bit of her power because he stayed lying to her. Hello? Gonna bring her damn last minute. Let me tell you, I don't feel no bad. Good for you, Tisha. I don't feel no bad because the way he sat up there and brought that Africa trip to her at the last damn minute, he better not say a fucking thing to her about lying to him, giving him the full details on this trip, knowing he would have denied it had he found out Dr. Francis was gonna be there. So I don't want to hear out of Mr. Marsau. You took yours to a whole nother continent. Do you think that you think it's gonna be an issue for you to take your ass up the road to the country or wherever y'all finna go about 45 minutes out or however long far Nashville is? No, I don't want to hear deal with it. Because he's a fool. But it is unfortunate that she has to take that route. I understand what you're saying, though. It is unfortunate that she has to take that route, that she can't properly communicate with her husband how she needs to when he'll go along. That says a lot. But I was glad she did it, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Let's see. Marsau is unreliable as a husband for many reasons. So he has to lie to him. Oh, so she has to lie to him, right? And then when she was leaving out the room, she said something about getting the keys, and he was like, "Oh, I can do it. I can help. Like, you're not gonna do, sir. You're not." Let me see what else. Oh yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah. After the reunion, Mel told Destiny she was not taking her into 2022. Mel made it quite clear. I guess Destiny didn't get the message the first time. Probably not. Or maybe she thought that she was bluffing, or something like that. Right. Marsau has no room to say no to this trip when he took his whole ass out the country. That's what I'm saying. Let him try it. Right. Fool. But let's get to Mel. Let's get back to Mel and Martell, okay? Because they ended up, Mel she hosted the amphitheater or whatnot. Martell brought the children. I was wondering if they knew, but it seemed like they didn't. It seemed like the mama may have known, but I wasn't sure. But anyway, the children came out. Mel was surprised. It was such a cute moment. The mommy took the kids to go and get some ice cream. So I'm like, maybe Martell told the producers he wanted to have a simple conversation with Mel. And Miss Van said, okay, I'll take the kids next door. That's exactly what happened, y'all. They literally had a simple conversation and they talked. I must say, it was awkward as hell because Mel didn't know what to say. She was trying to keep it cute, trying to smile because she was at this I feel like she was in a compromising spot, knowing that she just hosted this event. She didn't want to show her so go crazy or anything like that at these people venue, right? So she just took Martell. However, he gave himself to her or whatever, and I can appreciate it. He even high-fived her on making history. He's trying. We're going to see. They did the flashbacks, y'all, of their marriage, her being pregnant and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got misty-eyed. I did a so, oh, look at the hoes, and then I sobered the fuck up. Okay, when the screen went back, I said, wait a minute, you're not gonna get me on. You're not gonna get me on, because he still was out here thotting and motherfucking popping. Now, it would be cute. It would be nice. It was cute before, right? But if you gonna still be who you was, no, y'all not gonna get me. And I'm sure Mel got misty-eyed too, just a little bit when she saw it. And then probably went back into, nope, reel it back in. But I don't know what Mel did, because she also went back into that kitchen to get that stuff up out of that oven so it won't burn, as we saw that they was on this trip together as a family. So I don't know, girl. Obviously, things has been getting better, and I'm really glad that their friendship, co-parenting ship is getting better, especially when you see how it's about to be everybody against them. So I'm glad that if they ain't got nobody else, they got each other. And it seems like everybody being against the Holtz versus everybody, it seems like outside of the Whitlows, right? I don't think the Whitlows have an issue, or Stormy and her people, but it seems like y'all probably gonna F around and be the ones to bring them back together. I don't know if it's gonna be for a relationship, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see Mel starting to date Martell. Remarry Martell may be something different, but going out to and they may not even call it dating. It may be, let me go out to eat. I'm going out to eat with my kid's dad. We gonna catch up on some things. Could be talking about the kids, and the conversation could go to something else. I don't know. But whatever decision she chooses to make, I respect it. And I hope that if they are going to be together, that he respects that too, and they get back on one accord. I feel like she won't be the first, that won't be the last. Hello? Plenty of people divorce they men or they women to teach them a lesson and then get back with them. So, I'm saying, I don't know, girl. Let me see what y'all saying in the streets. Team Hope formed up like Voltron up on them hoes. Mel and Martell are formidable when they're on the same page. Okay. Would it be so bad if they got back together? If Martell really would change and do better, they are a nice looking couple. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna honor whatever decision they make. I just hope that he honors his marriage this time around. If they got that far. If they got that far. And I don't know, I feel like for the reunion, we probably gonna see like I would hope, see a real sincere apology come from Martell towards Mel. We probably gonna see that on the show, but I feel like he probably gonna do it again at the reunion and take accountability for like his part. I don't know who or what got through to him, but they did, and good for him. Good for him. I'm in support of them co-parenting, and it's healthy for the kids and them. I don't want to see them as a couple though. Gotcha. I do think the children are winning out of everybody, especially when they got a chance to do the family vacay, because I feel like the kids been through a lot just as much as the parents have. So for them to be able to be in that better place and do this with the kids, I think that's really good. He was thotting and bopping and trashing Mel. I won't forget either. You got to work for us to be on a better footing. And that's what it sounds like she was saying earlier to her mom. Like, she's not changing. Like, they cool. And I don't know why people start thinking she was pregnant. I saw her address that on her live. People was asking her on the live if she was pregnant. And she's like, no, she's not. Maybe it was just the dress. I mean, I feel like sometimes Mel may look thick, but one thing about Mel, and I don't know how she do it, while she out here selling 7th Avenue skin and stuff, she need to be out here selling that 7th Avenue body plan, because one minute she may look like she's gained a little weight, and then the next it's like, where did it go? Like, what are you doing? Are you fat? What are you doing? Are you fasting there? How did that work? What just happened? What was that? Bring it to the front. Let me know. Drop it in my inbox, please. Somebody send it to me. Let me know. How does that work? Because she will get snatched very quickly, and I need the male plan. So whenever you're ready, Mel, let the people know, girl. Let the people know. She could never trust him again, and having to parent a fifth child. Mel ain't trying to be involved in that mess. Yeah, I can see that. That's probably something she probably won't be able to let go. Mel was trying to get along with folks previous seasons. This season, she said she chose chaos. Like, she did say that. She told y'all how she was moving. Listen, I love the move that she pulled on Wanda. Get in her ass. Get in it. Get in it. I loved it. I love the way she came out there. I don't think I've seen Mel like this in a while. She was always casual, always, I ain't gonna say casual, I'm gonna say poised. Always, even when it came to walking Tisha out her event. Yes, she's right here. Security. Yeah, right here. Get her. Right. Yeah, that thank you so much. Okay. Always nice. She was ready for Wanda. Even when she addressed Tisha on the stage, when Tisha was rolling her eyes at her. And she was like, Tisha, like, yes, Tisha, and they had the conversation or whatever. The only, what she did kind of she got her at the Galentine event when she called her out her name, BIT, whatever, but the way she handled Wanda, I'm in your motherfucking face right now. So say this that you had to say online in my face. So what was it? What was you really talking about? And then I ain't even mentioned how Tisha was standing over there with Miss Van. Hands crossed, just standing. Hello? I love that one. Didn't nobody get in the way. But Miss Wanda decided she was gonna come around and get up in this lady's face and gonna look up at this woman and tell her that she told her to go find her baby daddy. Ooh. Wow. Girl. Mel said, he's here, and he's here. Girl. Y'all is crazy. Team Mel, Martell, and their kids are out there together. They don't need to be together, but they need to be a team. Okay, gotcha. I'm like that with my ex-husband. Gotcha. That's what it's about. That way the children wins. Let's see. When? Remind me, y'all. She walked in Tisha's face and I laughed. When? On what day? Remind me. At the recent reunion? I don't remember. Y'all remind me. Refresh me. And Destiny talking about she put Mel out like she did Tisha. She said she should have. She said she should have put her out, or she should have been put out like Mel did Tisha. She wasn't in there long enough for you to put her out, and all you need, and you need all the business you can get. Gotcha. Yeah, she said that she should have put her out or something like that, or she should have been escorted out like she did Tisha. I think it would be cool if they did get back together, but Martell is not on Melody's level. I think that she should move on. Gotcha. At this reunion? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I forgot. Forgive me. Wishing them the best, no judgment. And maybe the second time is better. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes and they love each other. And when ready, she will accept Knox. He needs some TLC. He's innocent. Gotcha. She might, we'll see how that go. If they were to get back together, she might be like, until she gets to a better place, it might be like, deal with that. Like, you do things with your kids. I don't necessarily have to be involved with that. I don't know. I don't think Mel gonna take that man back though, for real. I think she just enjoying it for what it is. But anything is possible out here in these streets. You feel me? But that's all that I have, guys. I thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you all. We have over 400 people in the chat. I definitely hope that the likes reflect the same. Feel free to share the video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.